In today's video, I'm going to show you one of the easiest and most underrated side hustles you've ever seen. It's available worldwide. There's no age restriction, so you can do this even as a teenager. And it's 100% passive, so you'll only need to set this up once and you'll make recurring payments. But you know the drill. Before we get into this video, let me quickly introduce myself for those of you who are new here. Hi and welcome. My name is Gia and I make videos on freelancing, affiliate marketing and earning a passive income online. If that's something you'd be interested in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and let's get right into this. So essentially what we're going to be doing today is using the Amazon platform, which is the largest online retailer in the world, and we're going to be selling low content books on there. Low content books being books that literally have little to no content inside them. So this could be things like sketchbooks, coloring books, notepads, journals and stuff like that. And don't worry, you won't have to do any crazy graphic design or any writing yourself. I'm literally going to be showing you a little cheat code that does all of this for you. It's so easy that you can literally get your laptop and start doing this alongside me, so you'll be ready to start earning by the end of this video. So without wasting any time, let's get right into the first step of setting all of this up. So to get started with this method, we're going to head to this very website called bookbolt.io. This is an all-in-one low content book creator that we're going to be using today. And you can go ahead and sign up for the free trial, which is down in my description, where you'll also get a 20% off all paid plans. What I love about Bookbolt is that apart from the amazing templates that they have, they also help you do keyword research on the site itself, so you know exactly what's popping, what's the bestseller and what you should be recreating. And they also have in-depth private training and webinars, which is really useful. We're going to be needing Bookbolt today so that we can design the low content book. So we're going to be designing the cover and the contents. I'm doing air quotes on contents because there's really not much on the inside. So like I said, it's very easy to set up. Thinking about it, this method is really similar to print on demand. For those of you who are familiar with it, there's literally no like shipping costs. You don't have to handle any inventory or anything like that. You literally just create like the work of art, and essentially Amazon is the one that will print it and send it out to your customer, and then you gain a profit from it. Okay, so now that we've logged into Bookbolt and familiarized ourselves with the website, we're gonna go ahead and use the KDP Spy extension to go ahead and do some keyword research. This means that you won't have to spend any money on ads and promotion, because you're essentially creating books that are already highly searched and proven to be making money. So we're going to head over to the cloud to actually do the research. I'm going to leave the presets exactly how they are. I'm going to be looking for the top 100 best-selling notebooks, and the keyword is basically going to be like related to the design that we're going to be going for. I was thinking of obviously going for moon design because I like moons, as you can probably tell. So we're going to go ahead and search that up. So as you can see, these are the selection of like best-selling books. You can see that we've got like some Sailor Moon, we've got some really cute astrology designs. I really like this one. If we look at this one specifically, so this one right here is just a wolf and a moon. They have 92 reviews. The interesting part about this is that the price is only $5.69 for this, and they're making around 166 monthly sales. So if we actually add that up, let's have a look at how much they're making every month. So they're making about 944 off this one notebook. That's almost $1,000 every single month that they're bringing in off one notebook. Keep in mind that the more designs that you upload, the more likely you are to make sales. One thing that you'll notice is that these people are making a whole bunch of money off very simple designs, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing today. So now that we've kind of taken a look at the best-selling designs, what we're going to do is recreate them in our own way. Remember, all we have to do is design the front cover and the contents before we post this to Amazon. So let's get into the next step, which is actually creating the book. Next to this little icon right here, there's going to be your name. So if you go ahead and tap that, we're going to go down into Bookbolt Designer. So this right here is the Bookbolt Designer section. If any of you have watched my videos before, you'll probably know that I use Canva quite a lot. This is actually very similar, so if you have designed on Canva before, you should be quite comfortable using this. Again, we're going to keep the presets more or less the same. So we're going to go for a paperback. We're going to be designing the cover, 6 by 9 inches, obviously black and white. With white paper, and 60 is a good number for notebooks and stuff like that, so we're gonna go ahead and submit that. So when you go into the next step, this is what it should look like. Now we're gonna actually start designing the front cover. Just remember that the way that the book is set up, the right hand side is gonna be the front cover and the left hand side is on the back, so just keep that in mind. Along the sides, you're gonna see all of the features that you're gonna be using to design. So on this section right here, the product color, you can actually change the back and the front cover of this book. So say if you wanted to make it green, there's text as well. So there's already like pre-made text all along here, and there's even more fonts where you can upload your own font. If we head to images, obviously you can upload your own images, that's completely fine. Again, you could head to somewhere like Canva, Pexels.com just to like upload your own images. Those ones are non-copyright, so you can actually use them on the front cover here. Wherever you source your images, just make sure that you're not just typing into Google, because you don't want any copyright claims. And if we stay in the images section but we head to resources, they actually also have like a wide range of images that you can use anyway. I'm gonna quickly create a notebook along with you guys. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna type in maybe space so we can get like stars, moons and everything. I really like this one. So for a notebook, I was thinking something a bit more artsy. I really like this astronaut design. So we're gonna go ahead and place that into the middle. Just remember to align your design within the red zone, and also this middle bit is where it folds into itself as a notebook, so just keep that in mind when you're designing. Sorry, I'm gonna move myself out of the way first of all, and I'm gonna stretch this design out. And to make the back kind of match up, what I'm gonna do is something that I hope actually works. I'm gonna go ahead and like zoom this like really far in. Just so we can kind of keep like the same color scheme going throughout the notebook. There we go. Yeah, I really like this. Yeah, I really like the way that this looks. So this is gonna be the front cover on the right hand side, and that's gonna be the back cover. That's my design done. As you can see, it literally took me less than a minute. So now that we've got our design, we're gonna go ahead and obviously download it. From here, we can double check if everything is all lined up perfectly. So I'm really happy with the way that it looks because it's very cohesive. And now all that's left is to actually design the interior. So again, it's gonna be little to no effort because of the fact that BookBolt already has them pre-made. So we're gonna head back and go into interior. And just to show you guys how amazing these templates are, as you can see, we have like all of the different like monthly to-dos, shopping trackers, office organizers, chores list. You've got a whole bunch for different types of low content books that you want to create, so there's literally something for everything. For now though, what I'm gonna go for is just like the simple lined paper, which was at the very top, so the college ruled paper. Take note of what dimensions you used for the actual cover, because obviously you'll need to line them up. So for me, it was paperback 6x9, so that's exactly what I'm gonna select. And it was 60 pages, so we're gonna go ahead and download that. So as you can see, it's created the contents of the notebook. There will be 60 pages of just lined paper basically, and that's literally it. You've designed the cover and the interior of this low content book within maybe 5 minutes, and now we're ready to move into the next step, which is actually uploading it onto the Amazon KDP and making money off it. I'm not going to show you the sign up process for Amazon KDP because for one, I've already got an account, and two, it's super easy, so you definitely won't need any help with that. So I'm going to go ahead and sign in now. This is the main page that you're going to see as soon as you log in. What we're going to do is click create. So we're going to go ahead and upload our designs into the next section. Depending on whether you pick paperback or hardcover, obviously choose accordingly. With my design, I picked the paperback. So we're gonna go ahead and click create paperback. This section, obviously we have to title our book. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna head back to the tab where we have the cloud open. And this is more or less what it was inspired by. So we're gonna go ahead and copy all of that text and we're gonna redo it to fit our design. So I'm gonna put that into the title. It's gonna be Astronaut on Moon. And we're gonna keep the college ruled line pages book the exact same, and we're gonna add the actual dimensions. So it was 6x9. So after we've done that, as you can see, it's got like series and edition number and stuff like that. We won't need to complete that because again, we haven't actually got any writing inside these books. It's literally just line. The only thing that we're gonna fill out is the author. I'm gonna put my company name, but obviously you can put your own name. We don't need to fill anything into this part either. We're gonna copy and paste the description from the original listing. So we're gonna go back to the cloud section and just double tap on the blue writing. This has opened up the exact listing, so we can go ahead and check it out. I'm gonna go ahead and copy and paste that right in. I remember we put in 60 pages on our one. Just because I do a lot of keyword research, it's always good to add like some extra little keywords in your description if you can. So for me, I'm gonna go ahead and just put astronaut. It's basically like a small description of what they're gonna see on the design, but it's gonna have those keywords in there. So if someone searches up like astronaut or moon specifically, that's what's gonna show up. But even if you put in like space or astrology, that would still show up. So all I wrote was astronaut on moon design in space with galaxy and cloud background. So the keywords would be if someone searches up cloud, galaxy, space, moon, or astronaut, our notebook should show up for that. So from here, we're gonna select I own the copyright and hold necessary publishing rights, because it is non-copyright. We have designed it, so yeah. Like I mentioned before, BookBolt is an all-in-one platform. So you see for the keywords, that's already handled for us. We're gonna go back onto the website and we're gonna go into the keywords section. In the keywords section, we're gonna type in search. So we're gonna find all of the related keywords for that and just slap them back into the Amazon KDP. For the categories now, again, BookBolt already has our back. So we're gonna go back to BookBolt and we're gonna head to the KDP categories. You can see there's 2 categories that we could go into. I'm thinking to maybe stick with juvenile non-fiction, as those ones look a little bit more related to what we're going for. So, and now that we've selected those categories, just remember to add the low content book selection. And there's no adult content, so make sure you tick that, and we're gonna save and continue. Now we're into the next step. We can ignore all of this. The publication date, if you want it to go live next week, next month, whatever, I'm gonna make it go live today because I'm trying to make that money today. So we're gonna put in the 18th because that's the date right now, and we're gonna do black and white interior with white paper. That's what we selected on BookBolt, so just keep that in mind. These 2 features are not important, so we can go ahead and skip through that. Now that we finally uploaded the cover and the manuscript, we can actually do the launch previewer, so that shows us exactly what all of this would look like. This part is very important because we actually want to see the final product that's going to be sent out to our customers. This is where we get to see if there's any errors or anything else that we might want to go back in and change. So as you can see, this is exactly what it would look like. They've added their own barcode at the bottom, and say if we wanted to look at what the first page looks like, obviously you can see that it's the lined paper. You might want to put 3rd page, you see that? So obviously all of the contents would look exactly the same, but at least we know that this is exactly what we had in mind. So yeah, that is our book right there. This is the last and final step. So these 2 we don't have to worry about too much. We're gonna go down into the pricing, royalty, and distribution. So right here, as you can see, you're gonna be pricing your product. So say if we wanted to sell the notebook for $12, we get 60% commission rate, so that would be around $5 per sale. And once you're happy with the price, you can go ahead and publish your paperback book. So as you can see, our paperback has been submitted. Obviously they have to review the book just to make sure that it follows the guidelines. So for now, if you go into your bookshelf and you check out your books that you upload, you'll see that they'll all be in review, however many you upload. As you can see, all of this was a very, very easy process. I'd say the longest part was obviously actually uploading it, but over time you'll get a lot faster. This method is literally making people thousands every single month, and it's even replacing 9-to-5 jobs. So if you take it seriously, there's a lot of money to be made on your end with little to no risk. So that right there was the full tutorial on how you can make money on Amazon KDP with the low content books. I hope this was clear for you guys and that you decide to take action, because like I said, there's so much money sitting there, and there's so many niches in the low content books that are so unsaturated, so you don't have to worry about competition. Like I said earlier, the link for the free trial of the tool that we use today is down in the description, along with the 20% off the free plans. And I also left the Amazon KDP link down below, so you can just quickly click it off this video. Much love, and I will catch you guys in the next video.